all while doing this,
Yeah.
you still have a day job. As we record this interview, you still have not pulled the plug. We talked about
Yeah.
Daymond John saying not to do it. Hopefully your current boss isn't doing this, but business is growing. When do you pull the plug?
Well, I think it's different for everyone, but for
Sure,
me, it's
sure.
very soon. um, it's a scary thing. It's probably the most scary thing about the business so far for me is being able to take that leap and not have that consistent paycheck. The good thing about my business is that it's set up on a subscription model, so it's very predictable. I can see how much we're going to make. I can see month over month how much we're growing and what I can predict to grow to the next month. So in that sense, I have a luxury. Like that's nice for other businesses that might not are not on a subscription model, whether it's an agency or they're selling products or whatever it may be. It's a little bit more difficult because who
Right.
knows what can happen.
Well, and the challenge with
I,
that, right, is if you're running an agency, you're constantly looking for your next client, and once you get rid of one, you have to find another. With a SaaS model, it's more like your cable bill every month.
yeah,
Yes, some people cut cable and all that crap, but you have a better understanding of what you're going to have month to month.
yeah, yeah. So in that sense, like I definitely have the cushion that I need to make the leap. To be quite frank, this last position that I had was with an agency that was doing incredibly impactful work, and I took a leap of faith by joining them as a lead for the development team, and I was helping other developers on the team kind of find their way, and I wanted to be really respectful to them for the opportunity that they gave to me because this was my first lead position. So I gave them months of notice to let them know when I was going to cut back. So my first step was cutting back to part time. And this is my way of phasing myself out from this business. So that way they're able to adapt as well. And this is just a personal thing, right? Like some people might be okay with just saying 2 week notice, I'm out of here. And that's totally cool. I'm not like talking bad about that. But like for me, I don't know why I get emotionally invested in the places that I work and I want to be fair to them and I don't want to cut or I don't want to, burn any bridges when I leave. So I understand that that might not be the approach that everyone wants to take, but it's what worked for me and what made me be able to sleep at night. So in terms of where I'm at right now, I work part time for them. So I give them 20 hours a week, and then the rest of the time, 60 plus hours I give towards Market Muscles. And then I'm sure by the end of the year, just because of how much Market Muscles is demanding of my time, I'm going to have to just totally leave that position entirely.
I think people should respect what you're doing, and more people should be like that, where that business owner, which you are now one too, right? We
Right.
take risk in people,
Yes.
and you are being very fair and trying not to burn that bridge. You're also making sure that if something goes bad with Market Muscles down the road, you can call someone, right? I think one of
Right.
the and get that job back. I think one thing that most business owners or new entrepreneurs don't think about is what happens if you have to pull the plug on that
Right.
business. You probably will have to go get another job. And if
Right.
you burnt a bridge or have burnt many bridges, it's going to be hard to get back into that world. Okay, so you you phased out, went to part time, and then over the coming months, you think that will continue to completely phase out.